Jolt Cola is a carbonated soft drink produced by the Jolt Company, Inc. that started in 1985. In 1985, a soft drink called Jolt Cola was introduced onto the market. The highly caffeinated soft drink was the brainchild of C.J. Rapp. Rapp was a sociology major at SUNY Potsdam in Rochester, and he observed something while going to school there. He noticed that his fellow students were concocting beverages to stay awake, study longer, complete term papers, research projects, and also rage during all-night keggers. During the 1980s, there was a trend for soft drinks which was to go with less sugar and caffeine. Basically the taste great, less filling mentality. Rapp's ambitions for his new cola was the exact opposite. Instead of saying his drink had fewer calories, sugar, or caffeine, he went with twice as much, specifically the caffeine part. Rapp knew having a cola with twice the caffeine would appeal to students. College students aren't always the most health conscious and often aren't concerned with sugar and calories. There's a reason why they called it the Freshman 15, right? The plan was to keep all the sugar and have twice the caffeine. The company would brand this slogan right onto the can. There was only one problem. They were legally limited to having only 72 milligrams of caffeine per can. This was the maximum amount allowed by the FDA. The intention with Jolt Cola was to make a big splash in the soft drink industry. That's why they called it Jolt, right? They would call out wimpy tasting colas and would go against the growing health and wellness movement. It would take 6 years of development, but Jolt would be released nationally through franchise bottlers and distributors. There was even a special promotion with Bloomingdale's of all places, and that would sell the drink in their deli. They spent over $1 million on introductory advertising, which was quite a lot back then for a small company. In the fall of 1986, Jolt Cola would be rolled out in TV campaigns and advertising. Some of these ads were intended to push the envelope. They may look tame compared to advertising today, but were pretty risque at the time. Like they took a page out of their cousin's playbook. Beer ads. So what was all this caffeinated hype all about? Caffeine-wise, Jolt had 5.9 milligrams per fluid ounce. This barely snuck the cola in under the maximum 6 milligrams per ounce allowed by the FDA. For the record, that's half of the caffeine content per ounce of coffee, which has 11.5 milligrams of caffeine. Everyone thought this was speed in a can, but it actually wasn't. Consumers were just meant to think it was speed in a can. Caffeine-wise, here's how Jolt stacked up against other beverages. So if we were to measure the amount of caffeine in each can of Jolt Cola, a 12-ounce can contains about 71 milligrams of caffeine. A regular can of Coke has 34 milligrams. A can of Red Bull has 80 milligrams of caffeine. A 5-hour energy shot has 100 milligrams of caffeine. A regular-sized Monster energy drink has 140 milligrams of caffeine. And a Starbucks Espresso Macchiato has 150 milligrams. The sugar content in Jolt was only slightly above other top colas. The big difference is that they used cane sugar. Cane sugar is not necessarily better, but it was somewhat healthier option over high fructose corn syrup. Rapp's goal was to get around 2% of the share of the market where available, with 4% as their ultimate goal. Soft drink insiders recognized that the chances for them to make a dent in the market were pretty slim. Jolt Cola hit the market with some huge publicity and was available right away in 22 states. They would soon sign franchise agreements to be in 40 states and Canada. In the fall of 1987, the company began marketing a low-calorie version called Jolt 25, which was sweetened with a mixture of sugar and NutraSweet, and had 25 calories per 12-ounce can. Jolt Cola would later diversify into additional flavors such as Cherry Bomb, Citrus Climax, Orange Blast, White Lightning, Red Eye, and Electric Blue. In 2003, the name was licensed to a company named Gum Runners Inc., which manufactures a line of caffeinated gum and mints bearing the Jolt label and the slogan, "Chew more, do more." In 2006, Jolt Cola revamped its product line to Jolt Energy and changed its logo and packaging called Jolt battery bottles, which resembled the shape of a AA battery, which made a loud popping sound when you opened it. The cans were 23.5 ounces. In 2008, the founder of the Jolt Company, C.J. Rapp, sold controlling interest in the company to Immigrant Capital. In early 2009, the new owners removed C.J. Rapp as CEO of the Jolt Company. Later in 2009, the new owners filed for bankruptcy. C.J. Rapp and other shareholders had the bankruptcy filings overturned and dismissed from the courts. C.J. Rapp and another shareholder sued Immigrant Capital for breach of fiduciary responsibility, and after 8 years of litigation, C.J. Rapp and Immigrant reached a settlement terms that were undisclosed. In August of 2017, it was confirmed that Jolt Cola would return at the Dollar General stores in September of 2017. This version of Jolt Cola was a production from ECC Jolt LLC, a New York City-based company. Jolt Cola ceased updating their social media accounts in March of 2019, and shortly thereafter, Dollar General stopped selling the product. So what do you remember about this iconic beverage? Leave a comment, or if you want, leave a suggestion for a future video about your favorite soft drink. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.